Hello everybody, and welcome. We will be going through Kingdoms of Amalur Reckoning. I have earned the Platinum Trophy to this on the PlayStation 4 version, which is known as Kingdoms of Amalur Re-Reckoning. Now this game came out around about the same time as Skyrim, so this gem of a game unfortunately didn't get the love it deserved because it couldn't get out of Skyrim's shadow, but it is by far one of my favourite games of all time. So it's still going to look a little bit less polished compared to the PlayStation 4 counterpart, but overall it doesn't look all that different. Now I am hoping that this will include the DLC, so the Legend of Dead Kell and the Teeth of Narrows, but I'll find that out. So, it is an easy game to platinum, in my opinion. You do have to pass the game on hard difficulty. Actually best if you just start the game on hard, because it'll save you a lot of time doing it just on one playthrough on hard difficulty, and it's not that hard. There may be maybe a few little segments of the game that may give you difficulty, but overall it's pretty much a breeze and everything on hard. And even the DLC on hard difficulty is still completely manageable. That's what I've done on the PlayStation 4 version. So I will be getting around to doing the last bit of DLC on the PS4 version, because they added a new DLC a few months ago at the start of this year, I believe it was, called Fate Sworn. And that's all I have left to do, but the base game and the other two DLCs are 100%. So we're going to start this, and straight on hard we go. And let's get a little bit of this done. It is a brilliant game. I kept all my OP items, and I was pretty high level, had really great equipment, and defeated.
In the beginning, we were wrong, and only now, well into the second decade of the conflict, have we begun to understand the mistakes we have made. We lived in harmony among the Fae, in a world awakened to new magic. Perhaps we should have foreseen what might be born on this rising tide, what force might awaken. Of course, powerful enough to twist even the eternal and the mutable faithful. But Gadflow, the new king of the Winter Court, surprised us all. Singular among his people, he was all that other Fae were not: aggressive, ambitious, visionary. He had power like none we had ever seen, terrible and deadly. Gadflow and his followers, the Tuatha Deon, believed that a new god was to be born in the east, beneath Gadflow's crystalline fortress of Amathen. In the name of that god, they marched to war against the young races of Amalur. Against a mortal army, no matter the power of their god, we might have been victorious. But the Fae are creatures of magic, not bound by the laws of life and death. Each Tuatha fallen on the battlefield would soon rise again, for the Fae do not know death as we do. How could we stand against such a force? For 10 years the war raged. For 10 years the armies of Men and Alpha fought and died. But as our numbers dwindled, we knew that it was only a matter of time. Our fate had been written. At least, that is what we believed. Until you died.
What do you think this one is, Dad? Alpha, Goran, could even be a Jotun. Always a surprise, eh, Goran?
Eyes on the job, boy. Don't matter what it is. Dead's dead. And be thankful for that. All we've seen. Go on and pull back the sheet, though. It'll need to be in our report, one way or the other.
Hey, now I can create my character. I will stick relatively close to how I used to play on the PlayStation 4 version. So I was a Docklefar, I believe I was, and female. Yep. Okay. How did I do this? This has been a while. 10% mana, 5% health. One chance. I think I went with none, or maybe I kept it as the mana. Yeah, I went with none for the extra experience. Beholden to no god, yourself, sufficiency yields its own rewards. Yeah, I went with none. I think I stayed as the first one, the more pale skin. I do like that one. 1 and 4 are my favourite. I might do this one as 4, where on my PS4 version I believe I was preset 1. It's either that one or the middle one. I'll try that one. Right, change skin tone. That was there, wasn't I? Eye colour. How can I move in? Don't know what's going on there. Don't know why that's causing feedback. Blue. I think I'll go with probably green. I can't even tell with eyeshadow at the moment. Yeah, that's nice. I believe I had black lipstick on the other one with some face paint. Well, the blue's nice. Okay. The blue and the red are nice. Max intensity is good. Let me sort out the hairstyle. That is nice. That suits well. No, not having that. Okay. I like that, it's quite elegant. Not that one, not that one. No. That's nicer. No. Okay, that one's nice. Okay, so that one is nice. I think I can change this later in the game, I think. That is nice. That's probably my favourite short-haired one. That is nice, but I usually have longer hair. So it seems it will be the other one for the winner at the moment. I do like that one. Okay, it seems to be this will be the winner for today. I did have red hair as my other character as well, I believe. That one reminds me of Lilith from Borderlands. I like that. More that one. That one goes well with my complexion. It's not really a bluish or a black. I think that would be necessary as black. Can't really see the colours, so I'll leave that. Yeah, that looks good. I didn't really have jewellery, but I did have tattoo, I believe. I think that's the one I had. Yeah, not bad, not bad. I think for now I'll keep it without a tattoo, and that should be fine for now. But I will increase tattoo intensity when I do put tattoos. Other than that, I think I'm good with that. Yeah, I think that balances out nicely. I don't know about the darkness there. I can't tell the colour. I'm okay with the eyes. Yeah, I'll keep it as that skin tone. Alrighty, I am happy with that. Let us begin.
Looks like one of the dog half-bar women. Held up pretty good too. Alright then, make sure it goes into the report. You know he'll want all the details.
Amazing how well the body held up. Better than I've seen.
I'm just glad it's not moving. Must have been born under a lucky star, this one.
Anything else we need?
Unless you'd like to name her, I think we're done. Put her with the others.
Yay. Mya. Oh, that's nice. That's close to what I was going to name my character. My character used to be called Mya Rayne, I think was my character on Re-Reckoning. But I'll go with Mya Rayne. Yep, happy with that.
Well, that's it for you then. Better luck next time.
Sweet, and the journey begins. Maybe I can fix my camera just a little bit to be a little bit more accustomed to this game. So I'm probably going to have to make myself a little bit smaller. Or maybe down to the bottom left. I'll try the bottom left. I don't remember if there's anything that appears down here. Okay. That will be good enough for now. And then we'll see how everything happens with the left analog stick. To move in the direction you want to go. Oh, I'm so happy I got to play this game again. It'll be a bittersweet when I earn the platinum. Out of the darkness, find a way out. I won't bother about all the reading, unless it's a bit more pivotal, because there is a lot to this game. One thing I do recommend when it comes to improving your skills, you'll want to have pretty much max persuasion as early as possible, because there is a trophy where you have to successfully win 50 persuasions in conversations, and I think there's only 76 opportunities in the main game and then a few more in the DLC. So if you don't have enough persuasion, you may not win it. But if you make a save beforehand and say you try it and you fail, if you really just save and try again, chances are you'll succeed at whatever level you're at, depending on what your chances are. The inventory section of your pause menu contains new items. Try accessing it now. Pressing X accesses menu items. Your inventory contains all the items you are carrying. Your newly acquired longsword is listed under weapons. Select weapons to choose where to equip it. You can equip a primary and a secondary weapon. Select primary by highlighting it and pressing X. To equip the longsword as your primary weapon, press X. Congratulations, your weapon is now equipped. Press start to return to the game. Yeah, there's so much to this. It'll be a bittersweet when I earn the platinum on the PlayStation 3 version, because there's no other stacks. You know, you can earn 2 platinums for this game. But if they ended up doing a PlayStation 5 version, I would more than happily go through this game for a third time and earn the platinum to it. It's a lot of fun. Press square to attack. Yeah, so the persuasion trophy is one of the most risky, because if you don't do that, then you will most likely, you will have to start another game and go through all again, and I'm not sure if it will count your previous persuasions. I think it may have to be counted as 50 persuasions successfully on the one file. Not too sure, but just be on the safe side, improve your persuasion, and make sure you win it. To dodge, move the left analog stick in the direction you want to go and press circle. prepared for file. I was high level, saved all my OP items, and ended up defeating the end boss of the game in like 2 minutes or something. It was crazy.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. If you hadn't come along... Wait. I've seen you before. On the slab. You were dead. It worked. By the dome, it worked. You're alive.
You have acquired armor. Like weapons, armor is equipped from the inventory screen under armor. What happened to me? I'm not dead. I'll go with what happened to me?
Well, you died. I don't know how or even where. But your body was remade in the Well of Souls, and somehow it worked. The well restored your soul to your body, and it worked. We must get you to Professor Hughes right away. He'll have questions for you.
Who are these attackers?
You don't know? Perhaps the process damaged your memory. They are the Tuatha Deon, the enemies of all the young races. We've never seen them this far inland, not even during the invasion. I don't know why they are here. Hughes may have the answer to that as well. You must stay alive and reach him.
Who is Hughes?
Professor Formerus Hughes. The Well of Souls is his life's work. The Tuatha are coming in from the lower levels. If we hurry, we should be able to beat them to the top. Take these. They'll help keep you safe long enough to get to Hughes. Now, let's get going!
Received minor healing potion 3. Attackers.
Oh my. You don't know? Perhaps the process that we've never seen them this far inland. Not even during the invasion. I don't know why they're here. I wish I could tell you more. You showed no signs of life when we removed your new body from the well's water. We just put it in the furnace room with the others. We would have never done that if we knew.
Well of Souls?
The Well of Souls is just ahead. You'll see. And it works. It restored you to life. There will be plenty of time to explain later. We've got to get going. He'll be in his study on the ground floor of the tower. At least, I hope he's there. And safe.
And safe.
Let me get this door. Right this way. You go.
I'd love to get the collector's edition to this game for both the PlayStation 3 and 4 version. They both come with different items, and it's fantastic. I do love all the collectibles and stuff you can get with collector's editions and everything to games. Not really a fan to when it's just digital content. Like digital content can be good depending on what the content is, but mainly like if I'm going to do a pre-order, I want it to end up having like a lot of physical content, you know, masks, cards, soundtracks, posters, art books, all that sort of stuff, you know. That's what I prefer. Makes the spending much more worth it.
Greatest invention, the Well of Souls. An end to death.
Just gonna get the prologue mainly done in this. If you just focus on the main story to this game, it doesn't really take that long. Still quite a fair few hours, of course, but to get the real experience to the game, like any game really, is by focusing on the side quests and all that.
Come on, there's no time to waste.
You're the one wasting my time. I wanted to pull the lever. Not speaking to you. You do have to discover 100 locations. There is more than 100, thankfully.
If you can find anything useful.
But that will take a lot of time. Even just by like running from like location to location, it will take a while before you earn that trophy. Nice. You have acquired a shield. Shields are used to block enemy attacks. Try equipping it now. It's under armor, can't remember. Got some hands now. Shield. Yep. There we go. Nice.
Wait. Do you hear something?
Yep. Press and hold L1 to block enemy attacks. Good stuff. Plays as good as it does on the PlayStation 4 version, and still looks really good. I think the main defining segment that will determine it for me will be seeing how the forest and everything looks.
You need more than just that sword. That one had a bow. Get it?
Still looks really good. The PS4 version might be a little bit more vibrant. I'll have my answer to that relatively soon. You have acquired a longbow. Press start to learn how to equip it as a secondary weapon. Oh, sorry, I forgot to read that. From your inventory, select weapons. Longbows allow you to shoot enemies from long distances. Select secondary to equip your longbow in the secondary weapon slot. Both primary and secondary weapons can be used in combat. Now equip your longbow. Remember to equip items. Press X when the item is selected in your inventory. Congratulations, your longbow is now equipped. Press start to return to the game. Good stuff. Once we get out, we will earn one of the hidden trophies as well. It is called Streaker, and you must speak to someone while basically naked.
Archers up ahead. Let's shoot them before they see us.
To use your secondary weapon, press triangle. I love bow and arrows. Shoot the Tuatha. Find the way out. Yep. Surely are. To unleash a powerful range shot, press and hold triangle. Tattered document and lockpick. Destroy items because you can usually get gold, and that usually proves to be beneficial. You're out of ammo. You have limited supply of arrows. Arrows refill automatically after a short period. The bow and arrow is definitely one of the best weapons you can have in here. You will get much stronger weapons and figure out what your play style is more like. You have acquired daggers. Daggers are a special kind of weapon preferred by rogues. Try equipping them now. As I'll show you here, you're going to have the sword as your primary and the daggers as your secondary. If this is more your play style as well. And it goes really well. Here we are.
More up ahead. Sneak up.
Press R2 to enter stealth mode. The eye indicator gradually fills up and turns red as awareness of your presence increases. If the eye fills up, you will be noticed. Investigating in the stealth skill will allow you to get closer to enemies without being detected. Now try to sneak up on this enemy before he notices you and perform a sneak attack. You can even kill him instantly by using daggers. So you will want to use these for a while to get the trophy in regards of stealth attacks and everything. You perform a stealth kill. Daggers and Fey Blades both enable you to perform these special attacks. My Tourette's have been flaring. It's been very, very painful. You just move right in the way of being noticed. You bloody business. Well, so much for that being 2 more stealth kills. Let's hit with the daggers though. Lockpicks are very important. The other one that is important, even though you can respec your skills, but it comes at a bit of a cost. The other one you really want to improve in is your Dispel. Hold R1 to access your abilities, and press square to use your Storm Bolt ability. Oh, it's one of my favourites, this one is. Yeah, so you do have to dispel 50 wards.
Put on!
Hughes, for your request, we finally got the spider problem under control. Claude will try to take credit for an efficient cleansing with his Praetorians, but I feel he overstates his case and fails to recognize the value that my own quick thinking and scholarly work provided to this successful operation. While overseeing the spider purge, I noticed that those guards who were affected by spider venom exhibited stiffness of joints and tightening of skin, symptoms which suggest a possible solution for the internal cohesion problems of some of the world's creations. I would have studied these symptoms in more depth at the time, but the guards willfully and flagrantly disobeyed my orders to delay application of antitoxins. As such, I request that we capture some of these spiders in order to harvest their venom and for future testing. Furthermore, I trust that these insubordinate guards will be punished immediately. For my steadfast pursuit of knowledge, I require no medal nor promotion. All I would ask is that you please reassign me off of subject disposal detail. Durin? I think that's a G, not a C. Alright, we can proceed a bit more. Get this chest. There will be some skills that will be needed in blacksmithing and alchemy for some other trophies as well, but with the respec ability and save ability, those won't be no problem. The main ones you want to focus on is the persuasion and the dispel. Those will be your 2 most important when it comes to getting the platinum done in one place.
that you're still groggy, but just keep moving.
Can you please get out of my way, dude? You have acquired a staff. Staffs are a type of weapon preferred by mages. Try equipping it now. I will put the staff as my primary due to keeping the daggers for any stealth kills that I may be able to obtain. These spider webs are impervious to everything but fire damage. Try burning your way through them using a staff. There we go. Lovely, lovely. Staves can be very useful as well. Now, I think you have to kill a certain amount of enemies with said bolt attack, but it has to kill them. But we'll be able to tackle that when we get to it anyway, because this game will take a fair few hours to get done. You can be looking at, depending on how much you play, you can be looking at a few weeks of solid fun.
Hurry, get out of here!
Leave the Well of Souls. Yes, no problem. No problem. It's a good prologue this game has. Good story too.
What a bastard! Wait, you're not one of them.
Hey, it's Claude.
Insult! Get away! And who's this? That's what I intend to find out. She came out of the well. What? Then she better get inside to see the old man. Quick! We'll spot and make another push. This is where we part ways. But take whatever you want from this armory. We might have a few things that would fit you. Just make sure you get to Q's. We can hold off the Tuatha here.
Safe persuasion. I need more help.
I suppose these might be able to
Succeeded.
If the Tuatha realize what you are, you'll need them.
So whenever you get those in conversations, always use that option and make sure you succeed. It's okay if you fail a couple, but there's not many opportunities throughout the game, and you have to succeed in 50 of them. So not much room for failure when it comes to those.
In his study. Just keep going past the top of the well. He needs to see you. Right now, you're the most valuable thing in his world. I'll see you on the outside. His fate with us. Oh.
Okay. Collect everything in these chests.
Speed to reach an enemy. Cloth frees your body and mind. That's why mages prefer.
They'll be helpful for selling or storing if needed as well. Okay, let's proceed the main story. This game lets you save whenever. It's a manual save game. I think it does have autosave at points, but it's best to always be onto it with your manual saves. I usually always keep 2 saves as a backup, just in case one file corrupts or I make an error and I got to redo it. You can get a better view of your surroundings by pressing the R3 button. Welcome to the Well of Souls. Take that. There's a trophy as well for reading 50 books, I believe there is. So just always gather everything you can, and yeah, it'll be one of the easiest and fastest ways to get the platinum. Yeah, I'll do what I can to to showcase the journey through that though. It is a very cool game.
Huge. You've made it, and look at you. Even with all you've been through, the Tuatha, your return from the dead. Please forgive me. You must be terribly confused by all of this. I am Fomerus Hughes, and this is my laboratory at Allestar. Everything you see here is dedicated to one thing: the Well of Souls, the pursuit of immortality. And you're my first success. If we only had the time, there's so much we might learn from one another. You don't know.
Hackers.
They're called the Tuatha. They were once fae folk in the winter course, but they've been twisted by their lord Gadslow. But how could they have found us out here? We're miles away from the front lines. The war has never touched Dalantarth. And why attack the well? The fae are complicated. I could write 10 volumes on the effects of immortality on a pseudo-feudal court system alone. I am Fomerus Hughes, scholar of Vivification Prime Circle. We're standing above my life's work, the Well of Souls. And there's so much to learn about you, though. I imagine it's all a bit muddled. Side effects of the prisma, shape of the basin, no. If only we had more time. I wish I could tell you more, but your death is a mystery to me as well. It seems that your memory died with your body. You see, the well is designed to capture the soul of someone recently deceased, recreating their physical form within its waters. Simple, really. Your rebirth is the first we might truly call a success. There have been others, but the results weren't quite right. The Tuatha are a radical splinter of the Fae. Insane, bloodthirsty, and immortal. Even when they die, their essence returns home to be reborn later. They hate mortals like you and me, and want us wiped off the face of Amalur. I can only imagine how much they hate the idea of mortals being reborn. It's been my life's work. Decades of research with a singular goal, ending death itself. And now, you're the only proof that it's a success. But why did it work on you and no one else? What makes you different from the others? There are so many questions to ask, and if we're to get any answers, we've got to get you someplace safe. Too much to explain right now. The Tuatha have come to stop my work, but I don't believe they know about you. Not yet. What's important is getting you out of here safely. You're the only proof of what we've achieved here. I may not be able to save the well, but I can ensure that its only success is safe. We're in the Feylands, miles away from the front lines. I thought we were safe enough from the war, but it seems some of the Tuatha found their way here anyway. Yes, you're right. I've got my notes, but it's most important that you stay safe. It's just that you're fascinating, simply astounding. I'm not certain what's caused it, but somehow... Yes, as I was saying, I'm not sure what... Perhaps I should go see.
Sir! Mr. Hughes! The Tuatha have reached the lab! They're inside the
No! We've got to get you out of here now! Quickly! Follow the path to the town of Gorha. Find Aga. He's a friend, and he may be able to help. No matter what else, stay alive!
Escape Allestar Tower. Well, that was close. Okay, we are all good to run now. So we bring the prologue pretty much to a close. Want to move faster? Press and hold X while running to sprint. I was about to see if I could take off my clothes and speak to him and everything to get the trophy. Do that. Next segment anyway. All good to continue. Continue running out of here. Always have healing potions, most important. That took a lot. He died. Yep. The health is dangerously low. Press left. Directional pad. Stay there. Well, I'll stop healing down. Item radio allows you to quickly access consumables from the game. Here you can add consumables from your inventory by selecting an empty slot and pressing square. Additionally, you can also add consumables to the item radio while in your inventory screen. Now I'm always dropping right into that attack. The start of the game could probably be a little bit most difficult, and then when you start getting the Niskaru are very, very strong. But soon enough you'll be able to handle them no problem as well. Almost got him. These blades work the best on him. See if I can take down my shot ball. I'm going to do the execution. Yay! Gave us a lot of experience. Let's take all this. Wonderful. You have acquired a shard. Shards are useful for sage crafting and can be used to craft powerful gems. And let's leave this castle, and that basically concludes the prologue, I believe. Level up. Out of the darkness. Gorhart has been added to your map. Into the light. Let's start to pursue this quest. Yes. There we go. Reborn. Wonderful, wonderful. Our first trophy for the PlayStation 3 version. Let us level up while we can. So, these are important. The ones I recommend first they're all good. Like I said, you can respec, but dispelling and lockpicking, persuasion, and possibly stealth would be the top 4 most important. But for the hardest trophy, it's best to focus on persuasion. That's how I personally prefer to go about things. And increase attacks with longsword. You can do this whichever way you choose. That could be good as well. Finesse. One of these works more on your health, I think. Deliberate amount of damage. Okay, that increases your stealth damage. Increases damage with the bow. I usually use bows and staffs. Wavering. Okay. That's for your daggers. Charge attacks. The sorcery one is a good one. That's for your staff and scepters. Yeah. I'll increase one more to our storm bolt. We'll take a look at this one just one more time. Long swords, great hammers. It's good to have the charge attacks with those weapons because they do actually do a lot of damage, which help for boss battles and stuff. Increases your damage resistance while blocking. That's also good as well. So I'll have that as my first set. Now, let us head down to the first town. Okay, some reagents are more difficult to harvest than others. Invest in the alchemy skill to improve your ability to harvest. Certainly does come in handy. But either way, I may be able to get the trophies here if I strip down. Let's just have these done so it's not saying that I've got new. Okay, we've got a little bit of stronger stuff, which is good. But either way, at the moment, I want to strip down completely. Now, I think I just have to talk to someone and we should get the trophy known as Streaker.
Oh. No more. No more.
Okay, it needs to be someone.
I told them we needed more guards. I saw you fighting there. We could have used more of you. Did he really have a troll? I don't know how the Twather found us, but if they had a troll, it couldn't have been an accident. Fate was kind to collapse that doorway behind you, or they would have chased us into the glade. We started building here when they found Prismere in the mines nearby. Never thought we'd see Twather this far out west, though. Fate weavers? Ah, charlatan. You swears by them. But I'll be damned if I trust my future to some cards. Hugh's ran off, you say? I wouldn't worry too much. The old man's tougher than he looks, and he's always got a plan. They're technically a type of wild fae, related to the fae of the summer and winter courts, actually. Dangerous enough in the wild, but Twather also used them in their army.
Oh, we'll see, dude.
I never did trust fate to begin with. Those 12th are the worst sort. They waged some sort of holy war against humans and Alpha for years now. But the front's all the way out east. What are they doing out here? How did they know about this place? The well was incredible. But it took armloads of prismia crystals to keep the thing active. That's why we built it so close to the stone candle mines. They even put in a few tunnels to deliver the crystals directly into the well. I told them it wasn't safe. Looks like I was right. Again. Good luck out there.
Okay. I'm going to have to look at the trophy again. I can't remember if it's... The pulsing circle on your minimap indicates your quest objective. Following it will lead you to your current goal. I can't remember if I got to complete a quest while naked or just speak to someone. I'll have to take another look. But there should be a town just down here. Reagents are used in the crafting of potions at the alchemy workbenches. Okay, it's down this way I need to go. But there's also a location just to our right. It's where we should get our fate.
You've come from the tower, haven't you? Name's Agar. Maybe you can help an old Fate Weaver, eh?
Fate Weavers look at the great tapestry of fate. The threads will tell us how a life will unfold. But knowing the future and being able to change it are two very different things.
Did he? Poor old Thomarus Hughes. He respected the way the world works. What a shame. He's probably dead by now.
When he started his experiments here, he asked me if they'd ever be successful. The cards told me that the Well of Souls would work, but its success would come on the day that Hughes was to die.
The old man took it pretty well, honestly. Although we did a lot of drinking after that.
Should have made a save. Scheiße.
I suppose I could spare a little help
Succeeded
in memory
anyway.
of Hughes, or in celebration of his success. Whichever.
Sometimes you get 2 or 3 persuasions in a row in some segments and conversations
You really don't know
as well.
much, do you?
A Fate Weaver taps into the threads of fate and channels that energy through a focus. My order prefers cards. The cards are unique to each Fate Weaver, since we all see the weave differently.
Okay, the reason... Okay, I just woke up in the tower. That's okay, I was dead too.
You're the one. Then that means it all makes sense now. The cards this morning. I drew the Gravedigger, the Running Man, and the Beast. Prepare yourself. They're coming.
Okay, to get the trophy, you have to uninstall your weapons and shield as well when you speak to someone without wearing any clothes. So the reason why it didn't pop is because I still got my weapons and stuff active. Perform a special attack and defeat enemies to gather the threads of fate energy.
Another victory!
When your fate meter is full, the fate symbol will pulse. You can then use your fate energy to enter reckoning mode. Reckoning mode greatly increases your speed and attack power. It lasts until either your fate meter runs out or your fate shifts an enemy or you fate shift an enemy. Hold L1 and R1 to harness the power of fate. Enter reckoning mode now. And this helps you get a whole bunch of experience as well. As you defeat enemies in reckoning mode, their fates will begin to unravel. Move near an unraveling enemy and press X to perform a fate shift. This uses your remaining fate energy to destroy all unraveling foes and grants you an experience bonus. Wonderful. There we go. And now let me remove my weapons and shield. Okay, now we're completely naked, so now once we speak to someone we'll get the trophy streaker.
What? How? What are you? The threads of fate. I've seen them before, but I've never seen anyone manipulate them like that. You just changed how the world was supposed to work. How did you do that?
I don't know. I just did it.
You just... Fate is the will of the gods. No mortal should be able to change it. How is that even possible? Come here. I'm going to do a reading. You might be able to change the threads, but fate will still have a plan for you. I promise not to tell you if I see your death.
Do you always see death?
It's a gift. Some people paint landscapes. Other people write poetry. I peer into the weave of fate's tapestry and see people's deaths.
Is this why Hugh sent me?
That would be my guess. He was an academic, but he had a proper respect for fate's plan, unlike most gnomes.
Fine. Show me my fate.
Relax. This is what fate weavers do. I'll be seeing your place in the pattern of destiny. Who you are, what you've done, where your path takes you. Or, at least, I should be. You're real, right? I swear I haven't had that much.
You can't see my fate.
Fate's weave is always hard to see. It's in motion, hard to make out, but undeniably there. Yours is just missing. This doesn't make sense. All mortal creatures have a place in the pattern. You should have one too, dead or not. If this is true, and I'm not saying I believe it, then your path is yours to determine.
Damn straight it is, boy. Okay. Faithless one, newly resurrected, your fate is blank, formless, and ready to be forged into the shape of your choosing. I usually went Brawler, I think it was. Elemental damage, melee attack damage, block efficiency, range attack damage. Yeah, I went Brawler for the first kind, I believe. Yeah. I'll go with Brawler. What did you see?
I can see the threads around you, but they're shifting, changing so rapidly. I can't make sense of them. Normally the threads would guide my hand to the cards, and I'd use those cards to see your pattern in the weave. But it just didn't happen. They wouldn't focus. So either there's something wrong with me, and there isn't, or there's something very wrong with you.
What does this mean?
It could mean nothing, or it could mean everything. The world is changing. You might be a sign of that. Or maybe the cause. I've never had a reason to doubt my own readings. But we should consult with Arden. He's not a friend, but he's got a good eye for the tapestry. I'll meet you at his home to the east. I'm going to see if I can be of any help to the wounded at the tower.
Arden's hut has been added to your map.
Once I was Agarth the Unyielding, the blade of Avgrim. I wrestled the Colossus priestess and declined knighthood by the High King of the Fae. I was a hero of men. But that wasn't enough for me. I joined the Fate Weavers, hoping to find a way to conquer destiny itself. Turns out fate is the one thing I couldn't fight. You can find Arden's little cottage in the middle of Yulven. Had to move there when he got run out of town. He's a damned good Fate Weaver, but that doesn't make you very popular, especially not in dark days like these. We are all threads in the tapestry of fate, measured, woven, and cut according to a great plan. Fate Weavers undertake the task of reading those threads. Our title always was a bitter lie, since we have no control over how that tapestry is woven. But you do. And when a Fate Weaver looks at your place in the weave, we see only the shapes of what you may choose to become. The Fate Weavers were once a great, unified order of sages from all the mortal races. We foretold the destinies of kings and gods. But that power takes a toll. Nobody likes bad news. And all the news in the world is getting worse. The order splintered long ago. Now the old traditions are all but lost. And all I foretell is the fate of my beer. And I see it being empty soon. Hughes was always an odd one. Curious and determined as any of his kind, sure. He never shut up about his work. But he always knew what was important. He didn't worry about dying as long as he knew he'd get the well working. The Tuatha aren't like any Fae I've ever known. They're cruel, bloodthirsty, and savage. Why, they're practically human. That's just it. I don't know if you've got one, but that's why we're going to see Arden. He lives in a little hut to the east in Yulven. I'll meet you there.
Yay.
What could this all mean?
Dude, I'm not wearing clothes. Give me my trophy.
Still here, huh? Can't quite decide if you want to hear what the cards say, can you? What could this all mean?
Thank you. There we go. Streak up. Now we can put our clothes back on. Primary case 9. Sword is pretty good. 17. Okay. Keep that. The daggers are good. I do prefer bows, but do need to try to get some stealth kills. Armor wise, okay. 10. Okay, 12, yes. 15. Five it is. I took away my thingy. 8, that's nice. 3. Shield. Okay, can I put that shirt back on, that robe, or does it remove my pants? No, I think that's good. Ah, it did. Ah, that's good enough. Okay. Yep, good stuff, good stuff. Okay. On here. make a save. I probably should head back and just discover that location. Okay, map. So I see mines, okay, that don't matter. Yeah, let's just continue until we get to this town up here. This is where I'd like to at least conclude this video, because that basically wraps up the prologue. And this is one of the lore stones, which is also required for the platinum, where you have to collect all lore stones.
Of all the songs in halls of lore, there echoes none more grand than Olane's many feats of might, the pure and lady of the light. She is a knight of golden knot. She is the cure seeker, the conscience of the summer fae. She is the heart spring of day.
Always good to collect them. They give you a good amount of experience, and as it says, is when you collect all of them that's part of the set, you do receive an extra bonus. They are really good. So a good way to level up, or at least get a good amount of experience relatively quickly, especially if like you're struggling and need it, just go searching and battle and collect the lore stones, and yeah, then return back to the part that's giving you difficulty. But do be careful where you save sometimes, because sometimes with some of the caves you go into, there will be a battle in there and you won't be able to leave until you pass said battle. So always have a save before you enter said type of cave, and then if you do save in the cave, have it on a different file.
Everyone just stand back. The warden can't work when you're crowding so close. Watch out! Go back to your business. Go on.
Welcome to Goreheart, the first town.
The wrong village, friend.
I don't care what you race. It's a tragedy whenever anyone's savage like this.
Oh.
Just look at the poor creature. She's been beaten to the brink of death. The Fae may be strange, but they certainly don't deserve this. It appears she was attacked with some manner of short blade, likely a dagger, although there's no way I can be sure. People simply stood by as she called for help. No one lifted a finger. Can you imagine? It's shameful to treat another in such a way, even if she is a Fae. I don't know whether we possess the knowledge to treat such a wound. Frankly, I don't even know if I could save a mortal with such grievous wounds. It's difficult to say. We've been plagued by the Red Legion for days, but it's not their way to go after the Fae in the area. They like their targets mortal. In case you haven't heard, there have been some Tuatha sighting in the woods to the west, so that's also a possibility. It's unlikely, though. Well, you're the only one. With all the troubles we've suffered in this village, people are weary of adversity. They'd rather just ignore it. I'm going to suggest something a bit untraditional. There's a Fae named Eri. She spends her days up on the hill overlooking the village. Seek her wisdom. I would do it, but I'm a coward. That's the truth. Perhaps a Fae will know how to heal a Fae. If not, then we're back where we started. She spends her days on the precipice overlooking the village. She doesn't think we're aware of her presence, but we most certainly are. Bye now.
I believe this one is beneficial in towards one of the other storylines for the games as well. Special delivery. This is good. This should make me much stronger. Let me get into these. yeah, a bit of bonuses as well for having this set. That's a nice set. Unfortunately, I won't be able to keep that for the entire game because I will have to change it for stronger stuff. But overall, really nice. So, just up here, I believe I've got to go around. There'll be a few quests and everything, but I'll do this quest and that will conclude this stream. Once I heal that phase, then I can
help me to expose the mission for what
get some more rest
a
and
prison of
everything,
ideas
which
in which they hope to keep
is very
us
much
away
needed.
forever. Tell you, your mind must not be tamed.
Pretty sure you got to go this way to get up the mountain. Pretty sure, but we'll find out. I'll make another save just before I speak to her as well, just in case there's a chance of an equation dialogue. All the boggers. Good amount. Some more money. Very nice. Yeah, so this game on hard really is not all that difficult, so don't stress too much about it. I know when I started the game I was like, this is so difficult, you know, like I was over drinking, over stressing it. And yeah, it was no need to stress myself out so much. It was really a lot of fun. And the fact that this game was so fun, even being on hard, was a plus.
I don't know what if they say that in stones is true, but if it is, well, this is just too good to not save forever. Lystrom was out of town when Artol was visiting. Now, Lystrom doesn't know Artol, and Artol is older and strange. She could be mistaken for a fate weaver. So, when Lystrom came back to town, here was Artol the Oracular. I said to Lystrom, I hear her readings are amazing. You should go. My, you should have seen it. A rooster, she said, will change into a man, and this man will become your lover. He will provide for you, and he will make you laugh, and he will make your life exciting and easier. But, and this is something you can never forget, he must never eat and once in a while, he will need to peck at things on the ground, and every morning at the break of dawn, you'll hear a loud cry from him.
Lock picking, I don't feel like doing lock picking just yet. I believe you do get a trophy once you lock pick 50 items, chests, doors successfully. So here we are. Make a save and let's speak to her just in case. Welcome to Dallin. It's a really decent sized map as well to this game. Really good.
May your hollow gods keep you mortal. I am called Mary. Your face is new to me. You are different from those in Gorhart. They amuse me, and I strive to learn all I can from them. Have you come to ask about the Tuatha? I can offer only what I know, and hope it will suffice.
Yes,
I witnessed this crime, although I did not recognize the one who perpetrated it. It is often difficult to distinguish one mortal from another. The victim was Illuvia, but I knew her only by name. You must be hoping that I can offer advice, but I cannot. If she is meant for the Great Cycle, then so be it. However, I would be quite interested to find out whether one of my kind would benefit from one of your mortal remedies. I've always wondered. It will need to be powerful. Your delicate forms are far more sensitive than ours. In fact, it's astounding that you survive as long as you do. Perhaps your mortal apothecary can provide one. You can always create the potion yourself if you possess the skill. Farewell.
Find a greater healing potion. So, see if there's one at the apothecary. Surely hope there is. So I don't think I have one on me. Yeah, the vibrance and everything is still really nice. I think the PS4 version did a little bit of a touch-up, but overall it is still as visually stunning as what I had experienced.
Enough of the oppression! Enough of the lies! Enough of the spiritual hoarding and claims of superiority!
Need supplies? Try the corner shop.
I'll make another save just in case I can persuade him to give me it.
You there?
Sorry.
Do you feel nauseous? Itchy?
Yes.
Have you noticed any blood leaking from your eye socket? I've been noticing the symptoms everywhere. No, this situation could not be any worse. If the Red Legion is involved, then we could all be staring death in the face. What have I done?
This character provides services. You can enter their service menu by pressing triangle.
I'm sure I have a vial somewhere in this cottage, but I do not have the time to search for it. I'm sorry. Why ask questions when you could never understand the answer? It's clear your prowess is not with wit, but with a weapon. If you must know, something of value has been stolen. An alchemical formula that, if released, could cause untold devastation. I see its symptoms everywhere. Only my apprentice, Karth, and I knew of my work on the formula, but he's gone missing as well. It was an early version, unstable and rife with potential dangers. My hope is to develop a weapon that the Allestar can bring against our common enemy, the Tuatha. To say more would be to reveal my secret. All I can say is that it involves lesions, goiters, and a good deal of pus. His name was Karth Hilfred. I found him one morning outside my door, picking through the ember eyes. I was impressed how well he knew his way around the plant. I've never seen one so eager to learn. I do not deserve such goodwill after what I've engineered. If disaster occurs in Odorath, it will be on my head. I'm not sure where Karth may have gone, but I knew that before he came to me, he found shelter in the ancient chambers of Amalur Hall, an Irathi ruin east of Gorhart. Once you've ensured Karth's safety, you must learn what happened to my formula. When you do, destroy it. It's the only way to keep us safe. He always spoke of his time as a wastrel living in the abandoned halls of Agnor Hall, the Irathi ruin. People say it's haunted, but people say many things. Farewell.
Yep, so it's to the ruins. Forgot about that. Gorhart it is. I'll show the map and I'll probably leave it here. I need to get some rest, but it's been great to return to Kingdoms of Amalur Reckoning on the PlayStation 3 and earn some trophies. There'll be a lot that I will have to get done and everything in our next stream. Right, I'll make 2 saves. That way it's on the safe side. Okay, so this is the map of the game. And everything really good. So we start over here clearly. Allestar Tower, Gorhart's here. I think we've got to head over to Yolven for the main storyline quest and everything. Arden's hut. That's usually where if you get your first house, I think it is, because it's just by Webwood. So that's good. The House of the Fates and everything will be up here. Whole bunch. And Alabastra. Yeah, that's part of the story. Curican. Okay, by the looks of it, I don't think I have the DLC. Because the Teeth of Naros and everything should be down here. Maybe I got to do a little bit more before it becomes available. But I can't remember if that's the case. So, unfortunately, it looks like they may have gotten rid of the DLC for the PlayStation 3 version. So that makes the Persuasion trophy even more difficult because there's not those extra choices and chances for succeeding in Persuasion. So I'll have to do my research because I've checked the PlayStation Network and I can't purchase The Legend of Dead Kel or The Teeth of Naros. And so I don't think we will get the chance to. I will find out if I have to get further enough before it becomes available, but by the looks of it, it's possible that that won't be the case, and I won't be able to earn the DLC content like I have on the 4. So as you'll see here, it'll take us to the network. There's no content. You know, you can even go through to the PlayStation Store and it just appears blank. I'll just showcase that, and then then that will be the end. Yeah, an hour and a half has been good. I think that's good enough, really. Yeah, see, so it's completely empty. But there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. That is the beginning and everything to Kingdoms of Amalur Reckoning on the PlayStation 3. It is a fantastic game. If you no longer play PlayStation 3, I definitely recommend getting it on the PlayStation 4, and it will give you the DLC content on the PlayStation 4 version, so you will have access to the Teeth of Naros and the Legend of Dead Kel, and now the new DLC that was added at the start of this year, I believe, called Fate Sworn. So there's a lot of stuff to this game. It's a lot of fun, and it's not overly difficult on hard either, but it truly is a great game and a fun platinum. Definitely recommend. So either way, thank you for joining. I hope this has been helpful, and I will see you for the rest of Kingdoms of Amalur Reckoning whenever I may get the chance to progress through it and get it back to platinum, and hopefully it'll be of help. So thanks for joining, and I'll see you in the next one. Till then, take care of yourselves, stay safe. See you later.